FA Cup against Cardiff City. Do you consider the FA Cup a special competition?
Yeah, hey, at first, yeah, I think the cup is always special, yeah, because then it's a short way to win something, yeah, especially in England, it's a very traditional cup competition. Yeah, this is what I know from the cup, yeah, in Germany you have also a cup competition, it's always, sometimes you have the smaller teams against the big teams, yeah, you have always interesting games, and yeah, for sure.
How will you approach this game? Because you've had a really busy Christmas period, a lot of games. You've had players that have picked up little bits of injuries. So, is it a good time to maybe rest players or to rest certain players who need a bit of a break?
Yeah, I spoke today with my players as well. Yeah, for me it's about to keep the momentum now. This is important, but for sure we will have some players. Then we have to look how good it is that they play. Yeah, if there's a risk, then it makes no sense that they play. This is for sure. But yeah, for me it's about keep the momentum, show again a good performance. Try to come in the next round for sure. Yeah, this is what we have to want and what we want to do. And yeah, it's about a little bit to find the balance. You have the best players on the pitch who are available, and also to look, yeah, for which players it's more helpful that they have a rest, because yeah, the last weeks were very intensive for everybody.
As you sort of plan this latest part of the season, how much are you taking into account that you have had a lot of games in a short space of time, and have you adjusted schedules to try and compensate for that when you've been training?
Yeah, I think it was in the last weeks it was not really possible to have train. Yeah, now we come back and then we have normal weeks in the next following weeks. This is helpful for us, yeah, to train to improve our play, and then yeah, it's about prepare the next game and come now in the period that we have to improve. And yeah, I think it's very important that we find a good balance between have high intensity training, but also sometimes it's about individual training. Maybe some guys need a bit more recovery, and this is what we have to control now with the performance and with the load.
Now that you've been at the club for a few months, I wondered if you had an opinion on what the best way to grow Sheffield Wednesday as a club is. How can it develop into something where you think, long term it could have sustained success?
Yeah, when I arrived there, I spoke about to create an identity here. I think this was important that we know, and also especially outside they know what is about Wednesday, what is the identity from Wednesday. I think we start now that we bring young players in. I think we play intensive football with high pressing, also with good ball possession. I think this is the basic. Yeah, then for sure the basic is always that you have good results to create something. I think we bring also a little bit back the self-confidence at home. Yeah, you see it now. It's at home. We have good results. We take good points. We have our massive fans behind us, and I think this is what we want to do. Yeah, and for sure, yeah, to develop a club, it's first take results, be successful, and then it's step by step. Yeah, to make and to create good environments as well. Yeah, it means to refresh the squad, to building up some things, also in environments. I think that's also important. It's not just about the squad, because you need also off the pitch some refresh and rebuild something. This is what I want to do, what I want to try. And then the short term, it's everybody knows the goal, what we have to do until May, and then in the summer we can speak about the next step. But it's clear, yeah, I want to prepare both, yeah, the short term, but also the long term, what you can do here. Yeah, but step by step, important is now the next 20 games in the league, to do everything what we have to do, and then hopefully we can go in the next step and do the new things what we want to do.
How important was it to engage with the fan base? Because you see, not just at home, but the way that the coaches, yourself, the players are connecting with the fans. You see it away from home, most recently at Preston North End after the game, during the game, with the way that the fans were embracing the team. Is that something that you always planned to try and achieve, or has it kind of just been, it's kind of happened naturally as the games have gone along?
At first, you want to try to be successful, and it means if you're successful, then I think the energy and the crowd is immediately there. But I think here on Wednesday was special because when I remind and look back, yeah, I think I signed the contract and I was by the first game from the under 21, and immediately the stadium, yeah, singing my name, and it was special because it's not normal that you get. Before you deliver immediately this fan base behind you, and this is special and in this club, and it was also special for me to have immediately the feeling that everybody said yeah, was a warm welcome, yeah, from the fans to me. And yeah, then after the first home win against Rotterdam, yeah, you feel that it was special. But yeah, honestly, I think the last 3 months since I arrived here, it's fantastic to see how connected now the fans with the team, and how connected yeah, the fans with our style of football, and how connected also the fans yeah, maybe with me, yeah. And this is fantastic, and this is helpful. And yeah, this is what I want to also tell my players always. Yeah, we go to the stadium, we have to enjoy our football, we have to play hard, we have to deliver, and then we will get a good ground behind us, and this is what we have to do. And I think a lot of people recognize this at the moment, what we are doing. Yeah, especially in the last 8 games. Yeah, it's fantastic. We took the results what we need, and now it's about keep going and go forward.
How is actually Ashley Fletcher improving, and is he becoming quite a useful player to have in the squad?
I think general, when I look to the last 3 months, I can say that nearly every player improved a lot. Yeah, every player make the step forward. It's yeah, also for sure Ashley improved. Yeah, but also look back to Marvin Johnson. Yeah, he was out when I arrived here. When I see now the improvement from Gassama, Musaba, and Bailey in front, I think you can take nearly every player, yeah, to see the improvement. And this is I think this is the outcome from the improvement as a team. Yeah, when you improve as a team, then you will improve as a player as well. And yeah, it's helpful to have everybody ready. Yeah, and I think this is at the moment also our strength, that we, even the player that didn't play so much in the past, but if they come on the pitch, they try and they deliver immediately, and this is fantastic. And it shows also that they trained behind the scenes very hard, even if they don't play.
Is there any injury news going into this game? Any updates on the players who've had issues?
No, not new informations, yeah. But I think we will see tomorrow after the training. Then it's a little bit, yeah, to look who is really available, who is not really available. But maybe there's a risk. This is I have to decide tomorrow. But yeah, today was nearly everybody in the training. Yeah, for sure we have with Röhl. I spoke about the game, or after the game, yeah, that he will be out. But all the other guys at the moment, yeah, could be available. But I will decide this tomorrow, because sometimes it's about 24 hours. Yeah, there can happens a lot of things, and then we will see.
And finally, just a quick check on the transfer market. Have you been able to make any progress there? Is anything moving behind the scenes to get players in?
Yeah, I think we are still in good meetings now, in talks. Yeah, you know, this is always about yeah, 3 parts. Maybe the new player, it's the old club, the new club. Yeah, then it's always about speaking to find agreements. We're still on working. Yeah, hopefully we can assign in the next days some players. That's for sure. But yeah, let's have a look. We try our best. Yeah, it's a tough week. Even if we have not so much training for me at the moment, but this is okay. I like this. Yeah, I have a good support around me with Kevin. We have a good connection. The German is always on board. Yeah, this is important, and then hopefully we make the right decisions.
Is it a very competitive transfer market that you are in at the minute, and does that mean that sometimes it can take a bit of time to get players in, and you want to make sure obviously that you get the right players as well?
Yeah, it's for me. It's important that we make yeah, some quick transfers now. I think it's important that we have the players immediately here. But yeah, you never know what happens. Yeah, sometimes you think, oh, now we are very close, and then something happens new. This is what we have to do, what we have to prepare. I spoke always about a list. We have a list, a short list from some good players, and let's see how we can bring the players here to Wednesday. I think we delivered now some good arguments. It was and is very helpful for us as well. Yeah, to take points, to come closer to the line. I think that shows the direction is right, and I think it's also good to see for other players how the improvement here is as a player. Yeah, we can improve players, we can improve young players. It could be a good step, and yeah, this is what we want to try, and yeah, this is what we want to do.
And how much of a boost could it give you and the team if you were able to add some of these players on this list? You know, given all of the momentum is with you at the minute, you are having good results, you know, the fans have bought in. If you were able to bring a few of these players in quite quickly in January, would that be able to maybe elevate the team even further?
Yeah, I think at first we have a strong group here. Yeah, I spoke about the mentality always and the togetherness. I think this is important that we keep this going. Yeah, even if we take new players in, yeah, it's important that we have this group and this mentality. We have to keep this. But for sure, yeah, if you get quality in, then you can lift your team forward. And everybody knows this. Yeah, you cannot think about the last results. Oh, now. It works with this squad as well. Yeah, for sure we took the results, but to improve and to make the squad better, then I think it's very important that we take some good signs, and this is what we try.
Final question: John Buckley has gone back to Blackburn. Will the other players who are on loan, will they be staying at Sheffield Wednesday, or is there a potential that anybody else could head back?
Yeah, I think it could happen that something happens with our own players as well. Yeah, when you look to the position, how many players we have for the same position, then you can see. Yeah, we have in this position maybe a little bit unbalanced, and this is what we can change. But in this case, yeah, I always told to my players as well. Yeah, if they are players from Wednesday, then they are still part of the team, and I will support them, and they will train with us, and all the things. Yeah, but you know, in this January, it's a crazy time. Yeah, it could be very quick. Sometimes it takes a little bit more time, but this is then about who we can bring in. But for us, it's more the goal to be more proactive. Yeah, this for sure. We will not wait until something happens. We will go proactive to do something on the market.
Thanks, Danny. Very best of luck this week.
Thank you.
Afternoon, Danny. How are you doing?
Hi, Rob.
Just want to ask you about the fans. Rob touched on it a little bit before. Have you been surprised by how quickly they got on board? I think there was a point when you'd won one game in 6, and yet they were still chanting your name, still right behind you. Have you been surprised at all by how quickly that happened?
Yeah, for sure. I was surprised because I think you cannot expect this. Yeah, as you come as a young manager here to your first station as a manager, to come in a new city. You have no history here from my side, and then you come here and you feel immediately. I think it was from the beginning on. Yeah, if the people were very happy that I'm arrived here. Yeah, for me it was was a good feeling, but it is not normal, and I think it's really special here that everybody recognize maybe what we have for a chance. But even we didn't take the results at the beginning, and they are still believe in the process. And I think for me it was from the beginning on clear that it will be a process. It could be not immediately. But even in this process, we were very close. We were immediately competitive with the opponents. When I look back to Watford, there was a key moment with the penalty. Maybe you can win also this game. In the first game from my side, and I think we changed the attitude, we changed the intensity, and I think this was also the key. Or I think was the key that the people recognized this as well. That something changed. That was my goal, to come here to bring a little bit fresh air to the club, and then I saw a team who was immediately open-minded for the stuff as well, and that was a good match. And yeah, now we have a good energy in our stadium. I think we have good energy around the club as well. Yeah, everybody is now hoping. I think the hope is back. Yeah, and we are now in a good position, not in the best position. That's true. And when you look to the next games, yeah, it will be not easy. But I think yeah, it's a good way we are at the moment. And yeah, for me it's about go again and again and go forward, and not thinking what we did. Now it's more about how we can win the next game.
Do you already feel quite at home in Sheffield?
Yeah, for sure. I like this here. It's just, all the people around here are very friendly, are open, and yeah, even if I go to the supermarket, and then it's always about hello, and you did a good job and all the things, and this is really awesome to have this feedback from them. And yeah, for me it's about focus here on the training ground, in the office, but you have some good restaurants here. I think this is important. You have good people here, you have a good crowd here, and if you take 10 points, I think it's good.
Do you have people shouting your name in the supermarkets then, singing your song when you're trying to get your...
Yeah, it could be happen sometimes, but this is it shows just that they are happy, and this is good, because if they are happy, that means that we are performed well. Otherwise, if we are not performed well, then maybe the sound is different, and this is a good signal, and we have to do this.
Brilliant. You touched on it there with the injury side of things. You mentioned that Callum, with his concussion protocol, and Akin wasn't too serious. Are they two of the players that are back in training this week?
Akin is back, but by Callum, he cannot train. Yeah, it's not allowed to have a contact in the duels. Yeah, he will be out. Let's have a look what happens next week. But Akin is back, and for Callum we have to look, and we have to scan again, and then it's important that we have no risk. Yeah, it was not a easy injury. Yeah, with the head is always dangerous, and this is what we have to pay attention for.
Yeah, absolutely. With that in mind, you've had sort of Joey Pooty and Guy Sakira on the bench recently. Obviously, Joey got his debut. Does the FA Cup give you a chance to possibly give those a start even for Wednesday?
Yeah, as a starter, this is always a little bit the decision. Which position, but it could be that they get some minutes as well. But then you can plan how you can manage the game, but then sometimes something happens in the game, and then you have to change again. But for sure, if there's opportunity, then it will be good that they get some minutes. They deserved it, that were trained well, and again, it's always also about a signal to the academy. That it's always open to make the next step to the first team. But let's have a look who is available tomorrow, and then I will decide how we start.
Excellent. Just with this week, you've obviously not had a midweek game for the first time in a while. What have you sort of taken this week as? I know you gave them a bit of time off after the game the other day. Has it been a lot of maybe classroom work rather than trying to push them too much physically?
No, I think this week was about the 2 days off. Now we had a good training session today, and the meeting we spoke about the Hull game. What we did well, and then was about have ball possession to come in the week to be a little bit fresh. I think you feel it. For sure that we had a tough time behind us, but you see also the group. They want to go forward. They're also a little bit on fire to have the next game. They like this now, and this is good, because then we enjoy to play football. And if you do like this against Hull, with this energy, with this performance, then it makes fun for everybody. And this is what we have to do. Tomorrow we will prepare Cardiff, and then it's about in the next week good balance between have some good intensity training session, but also to have a good rest, that we come good through the January and February, and be ready for the second leg. This is important.
Just lastly for me, obviously the transfer window is underway at the moment. I know you said you've had conversations with the chairman about sort of how things are going to move forward. what sort of idea? Obviously, I'm not asking for numbers or anything, but has he given you an idea of whether there's money to spend this month, or is it more going to be in the sort of loan free agent market?
I think it depends. Yeah, we always have our basic that we speak not about the budget or something like this. We always speak about how we can a good player and what makes us with our squad. Yeah, how we can make our squad better. And if it's then a loan, then it's the option. If it's a buy option, then we can buy it. For me, it's always more about the quality of the players instead of how we spend money. Yeah, it must be a good match for us. It must be a good player for our group as well with a good mentality, and this is what I try to with the German as well. We are still in contact every day, yeah, and this is good. With Kevin, I think we are at the moment in a good process with our target players we want to have. But yeah, in this transfer market, it's always about a little bit patient, prepare it, and then hopefully we get some signings as soon as possible, because this is also what I try, because it's important that we have immediately the players then here, then we can work with them and bring them in.
Yeah, are you looking into the sort of different markets? Obviously, Kevin's got all his contacts here in England, but are you looking to, could we see a young Bayern Munich striker coming in or something like that as well?
Yeah, I think we have overview to all markets. Yeah, what is possible, what we can do. I come back. Yeah, we have some profiles what we need or what I want to have. Yeah, to make our squad better. And this is then about look what is possible, who is maybe available, maybe which player are at the moment in this club, maybe not in the first choice. Yeah, this is then about find the right players for our squad, and then for sure, then it's a short term, but also sometimes it's important that you make maybe a sign for a long term, and it means over the summer. It depends then a little bit.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, Danny. I'll see you at the weekend.
Thank you, no problem.
Danny, how you doing?
Yeah, and you?
Yeah, very good, thank you, very good. I'm interested in a phrase that you've used a number of times, high performance culture. It's as a phrase in itself, you can imagine most clubs and most businesses sort of going for that. I'm interested in your mind, what specific things make up and build towards a high performance culture?
Yeah, I spoke about the high performance culture. It's a little bit about for me. You can win and then you can be happy, but for me it's about also to create this culture that we are not still happy with one win. We want more, and it means I think it's a little bit helpful. And when I saw the players in Munich, then you saw big players. They want to train hard, but they want to win every trainings match as well. And that was also the reason why you see then maybe the different. It's not about for them just training. It's also for them about winning trainings games. And if you create this in your team, then you will have immediately a high intensity in the training, because everybody wants to win. Everybody it's on fire to win, and this is what I want to create. And this is then also about a high performance culture. Is about be professional, have a good sleep, have a good food, have a good recovery. Also looking what we can do off the pitch. This is for me also a topic for the future. How we can help our players to be prepared as best as you can. On the pitch, but also off the pitch. All the small details. And this is what we can do as a club, what I try as a manager. And when you give them a good environment, the players, then they feel also especially when you look back, we did now before the Hull game, we train in the morning. This is not more details. Maybe this is normal, but I think this is what we have to create here as well. Train in the morning, be in a hotel, prepare the match as best as you can, and all the things, and this create this high performance culture. And this is what I want to see from my players, and this is what I want to live in front of them.
How much have you seen improvement in that and getting closer towards the culture that you want in your short time?
Yeah, this I come back to the open-minded. Yeah, since I'm arrived here, I think there was not one situation when the captain or the team comes to me and said, "Oh no, we agree not this." Now they are really open-minded and they follow me and they follow my style, and this is fantastic. Yeah, and I think they see also a little bit that it works. Yeah, for sure. Sometimes you have some parts, then you go in a meeting also with the captain. This is important that you get a feeling. Yeah. But then I have good coaches around me that also a little bit listening in the locker room, in the changing room, what happens there, and all the small details. Then I can I take, and then I can make a decision for my team.
Richard Stirrup, the analyst, he's been on the bench more or less since you started. How important is it to have him? What does he offer, and why was that decision made? Because usually he sits up with us in the stand.
Yeah, we want to have I always want to have clips in the half time to show my team what we can improve. Then he is still in contact with Chris and with Henrik. Yeah, they are looking for clips for the half break. Then sometimes I want to see one clip immediately on the bench. I think this is the good thing. The football business, they changed the rule. Yeah, in the past it was not possible. Now it is normal. Yeah, to have immediately the feedback, because then you can see the game on a different angle. And yeah, for me it's always helpful that we can prepare a good halftime meeting with my players to show them some things. Sometimes it's about we have to find the solution, where are the spaces by the opponent, or how we can improve our pressing, and then you see that immediately, and this is very important for me, and it's helpful.
Okay, another young player then, obviously Guy and Joey have been brought in, Bailey's doing what he's doing. Pierce Charles is someone that's very highly rated. Obviously it's different for a goalkeeper. What's the plan for his development going forward?
Yeah, I think Pierce had high potential. Yeah, he is good with playing football. I think this will be a decision in January as well. We will speak about the goalkeeper coach with Sal and with Nicky. Then we have to look what is the best for the player, but also what is the best for us as a club. Yeah, what we can do, what is important for us to do, and then let's have a look in the January what happens. But yeah, for sure he is always part of our training because he has potential. But then you are right. As a goalkeeper it's always difficult because then you will not change so much. Let's have a look in the next weeks.
What's Sal made of him? Because he strikes. Something that we're told quite a lot is that he's good with his feet and his distribution is good and all the rest of it. He strikes as a player that in the years to come might be important for your style of football. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, but this is then, I think this is always about the package. Yeah, you need all the phases of the game. Yeah. And then this is what we can improve. Then this is about, we have to speak about what parts of his style he can improve, and this is then also for us for the next weeks to have them in a clear way what we want to do. And if we do this, then we will decide. But he shows a lot in the past.
Good stuff. Finally, on the transfer front. You sort of touched on it with Joe there. Have you had conversations with some of the clubs that you have relationships with, sort of Bayern and Red Bull? Have you asked the question?
Oh, I think you are always looking and you're always talking to some people. It means not just my former clubs. It's also about in the Bundesliga with second division. You're always looking. You look what we can do, what is helpful, what is not helpful. To have a conversation, and then you get the feedback, and then you see, okay, it makes sense, it makes no sense. Sometimes it's just about get some information about some players. How is this player? How is the character? How is this the mentality and all the things? It's always about collect some informations.
And then finally, Cardiff. What do you expect from them? Obviously, there was a bit of an odd game, wasn't there, the other week in terms of how it played out?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when you look back, it was I think it was a tough defeat. Yeah, we dominate the game 74 minutes, and then it was hard to lose this game. But yeah, this is again, we have to prepare this game. We have to take this game as well, and then we have to look what they did in the last games, and then prepare the game, and then we go forward. Yeah, this is then we will see how they use the FA Cup. This is more rotation. If they are still with the same players, this is sometimes in the FA Cup not really clear what the other opponents are doing. But for me, it's clear that I'm focused on my team, how we can play, how we want to play, and this is more important than just look to the opponent.
Great stuff. Thanks a lot, Donny.
Thank you. See you.